Chapter 4, Exercise 4.91. For carbon 4, hydrogen 10, what's the mass percentage of carbon? When we tackle this kind of problems, it's easier to assume we have 1 mole such molecules. And then in this 1 mole, C4H10, we have 4 moles of carbon, that's 48 grams, and 10 moles of hydrogen atoms, that's 10 grams. And then it's pretty easy. We have 4 moles carbon, so 4 times 12, that's the mass of carbon. And then we have 10 times 1, and we will compute this. The result is 0.8276 for 6 figures. Of course, carbon is 12.011 AMU in the periodic table, and hydrogen is 1.008. But I think this is good enough, so I'm gonna enter 82.76. There's gonna be some rounding errors, but it's pretty small. Alright, okay, you can see it's 4 times 12, and on the bottom 58, that's for carbon plus 10 hydrogen. Carbon 2, hydrogen 6, similar calculation. It's just we have only 2 carbon atoms, right? 2 carbon atoms and 6 hydrogen atoms. Right, we just make the change correspondingly. We'll get 80%, so I'm gonna just enter 80.00 with 4 sig figures. Again, there's gonna be some rounding errors. Let's take a look. They got 79.88 because the molar mass of carbon is 12.01 or 12.011. The molar mass of hydrogen is 1.008 or 1.0078 if you need more precision. Same thing here. It's just we have 3 carbons and 4 hydrogen atoms. Alright, 3 carbons, 3 times 12, 3 times 12, and we have only 4 hydrogen atoms. Again, I was just assuming we have 1 mole such molecule, and then we compute the percentage, the mass percentage of carbon. What if you have 2 moles? It's the same thing, because in 2 moles of such molecules, you double the amount of carbon, but at the same time you double the amount of hydrogen. Alright, let's take a look. It's 90%. This is more complex because we have 3 elements, but still we'll assume that we have 1 mole such molecules. In 1 mole such molecules, there are 6 moles of carbon, 10 moles of hydrogen, and 5 moles of oxygen. So 6 moles of carbon, so I'm gonna just change this to 6 moles of carbon and 10 moles of hydrogen, plus we have 5 moles of oxygen. Oxygen has a molar mass of 16. Let's see, we get 44.44. Right, submit. Again, on top it's 6 times 12 for carbon. When you look at the bottom, 162, it's 6 carbon, 10 hydrogen, and 5 oxygen.